Well, fellers, I just came off of the YouTubes, and I was watching videos about trucks, and that led into videos about cars, and then that led into videos about supercars. And these videos about these supercars are all the same. It doesn't matter which brand. It seems if you pay over a couple $100,000 for a car, I I'm sorry, but maybe it's the best thing you've ever driven in your life, but seems to me it's an unreliable piece of crap. I, honestly, uh, every single one of these videos, every single one, it's not me enjoying my supercar. It's I just bought a supercar. And here's me getting my supercar fixed. And here's my supercar breaking down. And here's where my supercar caught fire. And here's where my supercar lost its transmission. And here's where my supercar. You get where I'm going with this, honestly. And they do look really cool. I'll give them that. You know, and probably for the couple 100 miles where you can actually drive it without something breaking, it's probably a really great drive. But honestly, I I'm confused. I don't understand the appeal of buying something so expensive that's not reliable at all. And there's going to be somebody in the comment section, defending, oh no, the one thing that they made once back in the million, that one ran good and that was reliable and okay, sure, you know, look, the Italians make things look pretty, so they make pretty cars. Okay, functionality wise, well, what is it? It's sort of like World War II. You know what happened in World War II in the Mediterranean with the Italian Navy? That looked great. They had some of the best looking vessels, in the entire war. They were really pretty ships until a big, ugly British frigate came along and sank them all. You, you know, and then there's the British. You know, the reason why the British don't make computers, there is a reason. It's because they haven't figured out how to get a computer to leak oil. Okay, like all of their cars do. That's not just a jab. That's like a thing, man. These things will snap in half if you do. I I don't understand it. Now, apparently, some of the older models are more reliable than the newer. I don't know. I've heard it both ways. No, the newer ones are better. And I'm thinking to myself, guys, if you have to debate over which supercar sucks the least and is actually reliable, I, you know, I can get into any new Ford, any new Chevy, any new car for the masses for that matter, and drive better than 50,000 miles before I'll encounter a hiccup, and it certainly won't be anything major. You know, I mean, come on. Your transmission blows out every 5,000 miles. What are you kidding? Come on. I it seems the more money you have and the more you spend on a car, you're buying a name, you know? You're not buying a functional, automobile that this isn't going to be a daily driver, you know? And my question is, okay, for these people that buy the supercars, do they do they drive a Toyota when they're not, when their Maserati or whatever is in the shop? What what do you drive when you're fixing these things? I mean, and I'll go back to the videos. You look up supercars, and you have a guy enjoying a supercar until it breaks down, or they talk about their supercar in the shop, or buying their supercar, or selling their supercar. Very rarely Do you have a full video of just enjoying the supercar without talking about the mechanical nightmare they either just went through or they're about to go through? Every single freaking one. And it drives me up the wall sideways, guys. It really does. Anyway, if you're feeling my pain and not feeling the supercar, um, Google really gave me a lot of photos too. I've just been scrolling and scrolling through this entire thing, and there's so many, and they're so aerodynamic. And I guess, sure, they're probably a lot of fun to drive when they work. You know, apparently the only supercar that's actually somewhat reliable is a Ford GT. I'm going to get so many comments, and but that's why the comment section is there. Anyway, let me know what you think. And if somebody gave me a Lamborghini, well, I'd sell that thing so quick. I wouldn't even. No, it'd be gone. Just because it'd be more of a liability than an asset. I mean, honestly, something breaks on that thing. Come on, please. Tell you what, though, they are pretty to look at. That's pretty much all they're good for. It would appear you have reached the end of this video. Well, I want to thank you fellers for watching things that way. And if you could go ahead and, share and like and subscribe and all that YouTuber nonsense that they say on the interwebs, what they do there. That'd be nice. Y'all have a nice day.